welcome to the third cash envelope stuffing video for the month of May. Today's budget in the video is going to be based off of my boyfriend's second paycheck from the restaurant, which he did get paid from yesterday, which is he got paid from the restaurant today, which is yesterday as in Tuesday, because I post the video tomorrow. Anyways, we're going to be using the budget from that paycheck. Before we actually start getting into the cash envelope stuffing part, I'm going to go over the budget a little bit because, again, we are updating the budget. So I'm going to show you that right now. Okay, so here is the budget for May. And as you can see, we also edited last week's budget a lot. And we're kind of going to be doing the same thing for this week, just not as much. So again, it is my boyfriend's paycheck from the restaurant. The phone, gas, groceries, graduation is going to stay the same. The Wi-Fi is going to stay the same as well. The only thing that's changing is the rent amount. We were planning to put down a total of $317 for the rent. And then later on in the budget, we were going to put $150 aside for the breaks. But we've decided that my boyfriend really needs his breaks fixed now. So instead, we're going to stuff the rent envelope just as normal, the $317, but then we're going to take $150 of the rent money and put it into the vehicle maintenance envelope for the brakes. And then at the end of the month with our last paycheck, instead of putting $150 towards the brakes again, we're just going to put $150 towards the rent. So let me just go ahead and update that and write it down so I do not forget. Okay, so I did go ahead and update that and I do the correct math. So the rent amount we're going to be keeping in the envelope or adding is going to be $167, and then obviously the breaks $150. So now that we've made this update to the budget, we're going to go ahead and get back to the video. Okay, something that I forgot to mention or explain is that I had originally budgeted $700 for this paycheck, and we actually got paid about $100 over that. And I made a mistake the last time we got paid. So basically I submit two of the same payments for my credit card, one for $95, one for $100. I don't really know how that happens, but basically I requested the refund of $100 to come back to me. I know that it would be really good to pay $200 for my credit card down, but something that Dave Ramsey says is while you're on the debt journey is to pay the minimum balance for all of your debts except what you're really focusing on. And what we're focusing on right now is getting current with all of our monthly bills, which means we're technically adding two right now, but they're very necessary. So instead of letting that extra $100 go to my credit card payment, I'm going to have it come back to us to make sure that we get prepared for those other two things that we're adding this month. And I know you're kind of thinking, like, what does the extra $100 from a couple days ago matter to the $100 that we got extra from this paycheck for this video? Well, the $100 and the $95 and all of those payments that I did make over the weekend from the last paycheck, they take a while to process, so they're still coming out as of right now. And the $100 actually got taken out just like today or yesterday with the $95, and the $100 that we got paid for was used for that $100 extra payment for the credit card. So that's how it ties together, and that's why I got the refund and all of that. Okay, so the first thing I do after we get the budget straight is I set up the little slip that I'm going to give to the bank when I take out the money. So the total amount that we're going to be taking out is $644, and then we've got different things going on. So we've got different amounts for each bill. As you can see, all of them equal up to $644. So after I go to the bank and I get this, then I get the money from the bank. So we'll go ahead and take it out, and then we'll spread it out into their places. Okay, so now I've got all set it up and I'll give you a closer look at it. Okay, so I've got my budget right here so I can look at it. And then I have the cash laid out right here, and then I have the envelopes right here. And I'm kind of at a weird corner because the way my camera is set up, but it's all here and this is what it looks like. Okay, now we're finally gonna start stuffing the cash envelopes. So the first thing that we're going to stuff is going to be my boyfriend's phone, and the total for that is gonna be $140. Phones is here, so $140 for his phone. Next is gas, and I just realized right now that I forgot to edit that the gas is actually $80, not $70. I took out the right amount for the gas. I just forgot to update it in my little budget sheet right here. So again, $80. That's going to be $50 for my boyfriend, and then $30 for me for 1 week. And I am gonna put the little pin on it just so we can keep the two gas amounts separate. So gas. Next we're gonna be doing groceries, which we have a budget of $80 per week. And I got that all in 20s, so it's gonna be 1, 2, 3, 4. So $80. And it's sort of exciting because in this envelope we actually have a couple extra dollars, $4, because when we went grocery shopping, we actually didn't use our total $80. So now for next week we have an extra $4 in case we need it. Then I have the receipt for next week. And then next we've decided to put away $25 for my aunt who is graduating high school in literally 2 days. Well, 1 day after I post this video, which will be tomorrow. Anyways, so I put aside $25. I know that's not a lot for a graduation present, but it's something. So $20, $25. So 20 is gonna go to a gift card. I'm not sure where yet. I might just ask her. And then $5 is gonna go to like a little card to put it in. And we're gonna put that inside the miscellaneous envelope just because it's something that's doesn't happen often, and really I think it correctly falls under a miscellaneous envelope. Next we're gonna do the rent envelope, and again I did budget $317 for the rent. So let's see, 1, 2, 300, 15, 10, 15, 16, 17. So 100, 200, 300, 310, 315, 317. And there's already some money in the rent envelope because one of my roommates did already give me some of her rent money, so I keep that in here with a little paper clip so I know. So because I am actually going to take $150 for the breaks from the rent money, and you know what's happening, but I just now realizing that we actually don't have a 50, so I'm gonna have to take $200. I'm not gonna use it all, I'm just gonna use 150, but I do have to take $200 instead of 150. So there's a rent. And then we're going to put $200 into our vehicle maintenance envelope. I'm not gonna lie, it actually feels really good to put something inside this envelope for the first time and actually use it for vehicle maintenance. Okay, then the second to last thing, but the last bill, is going to be the Wi-Fi. And like I mentioned in the last cash envelope video, split it into two payments or two portions. Last time we put 60 because our total is 128 for this month. It's usually not that high. Just some fees came up because we moved. So I have 60 here, it's 128. I have $68 left to put in for it, and then it'll be paid off for this month. So I put 50, 60, 65, 66, 67, 68. Okay, now I'm gonna put it together with the rest of the Wi-Fi money. Okay, so I have 100, 110, 120, 125, 126, 127, 128. Bam! So I'm gonna go ahead and put this inside the Wi-Fi envelope, which is now paid for. I am also going to cross these off. So we've already got Miguel's phone plan, and then we've got the Wi-Fi plan for this month. Whoa, that came out really ugly. There you go. So now all we have left to pay for this month is rent, and I believe that's it. Okay, and again, the most exciting part of cash envelope stuffing videos is stuffing the debt snowball envelope. And left over after all of our bills, we have, well, for this paycheck, we have 50, 70, 79. So, well, actually, I'm gonna add it to what's already in the debt snowball envelope, which is $32. So I'm gonna put it together. Okay, so we got 50, 70, 90, 100, 101, 102, 103, 104, 105, 106. So far we have $106 inside the debt snowball. And because we're actually still not on Dave Ramsey step 1, which is save $1,000. Forgot what I was doing. Okay, so since we have $106 extra so far for this month, we're actually going to put it towards my boyfriend's dental bill process thing that he's got going on. He has a lot of stuff that he has to fix with his teeth, and we want to put a decent down payment to get that process started, and whatever extra money we make this month is going to go to that process. He does still have to actually go and to his appointment and get checked out, and then we'll get like the full list of what he needs done, and then we'll go over what down payment and all of that stuff. But anyways, and again, the $100 that I accidentally paid double for my credit card payment this month, when it gets to our card, I'm going to take it out and then add it to the debt snowball envelope. So after that, hopefully by the end of this week or definitely next week, we're gonna have about $206 inside this envelope. So the next cash envelope stuffing video, you'll definitely see that in here. And one thing I do want to mention while we're sort of talking about the next envelope video is that we do have another paycheck coming up this weekend from my boyfriend's side job, and also my boyfriend is going to do some extra work, some of his own landscaping work, which is exciting, tomorrow, which wasn't planned for. So that money, we haven't fully decided what we're going to do with it yet, but we will keep you updated with the money that he gets from tomorrow and from this weekend. In my next video, we'll get you updated with that. And that's it for this cash envelope stuffing video. We do have one more for the month. Thank you for watching. I hope you enjoyed it. I'm getting really excited because we're finally getting into the swing of things, of sticking to our budget, and doing these videos is really, really helping me a lot because sometimes when we really want to go out to eat or we want to spend money on something, we're really just like, we have to stay consistent. And I'll be honest, sometimes I'm thinking I want my videos to make sense and be perfect, so we're not gonna spend any money and have to explain that to everyone. So this is actually really helping us keep on track. I hope you watching me do some of these videos has made you think a little bit more about your debt and your budgeting and your finances, and hopefully you're going to take some sort of action by watching these videos. But that's the end of my little speech. So I'll see you in the next cash envelope stuffing videos. Definitely subscribe if you haven't yet. Like this video if you like the video, and comment and let me know if you're in the Dave Ramsey process or where you're at in your debt situation or your financial situation. I know that's like a little personal, so obviously you don't have to, but that would be really cool to share. But for the 5th time, thank you for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.